oftentimes I hear people complaining about the back pain, lower back pain when they're doing squats. So here's the couple things that we can take a look at, because it's mostly internal work, not something that could be seen from the outside. I mean, if you have the form that looks bad on the outside, it's really bad, but mostly people who are doing the form correctly, and at least it looks like they're doing the form correctly, they still complain about the lower back pain. They just can't fix it. So here's one simple thing that you focus on, and focus on it every single time when you perform the squat. It will take away the stress from your lower back forever. And now, first of all, I want to go through the form. So sometimes you see a major mistake. What people are doing is that when they go down into the squat, they just don't have enough mobility. So they start bending over too much. And it turns out to be like a really bad good morning exercise. And this is how they squat. Well, this is not a squat. This is going to kill your lower back. Absolutely kill it. First of all, if your mobility is this bad, you want to do single leg squats or split squats instead, and build up the mobility via stretching and other exercises. But once when your mobility is there, and you can perform the squat, low squat, with a nice and straight back, like this, you're going down and you reach the full range of motion of the squat, and you go up, and you still have lower back pain. Well, here's what you got to fix. So a lot of times people don't work with the hip flexors, and hip flexors are a necessity, especially those last couple inches as you get into the bottom of the squat, because what you want to do, you want to actually slightly point out your toes and push your knees out as you're going down in a squat. So right here, I'm staying on my platform. Right now, my quads are resisting the weight, so my lower back is literally disengaged. But as I'm getting lower, I'm transferring more resistance on my glutes and my lower back. Now, in order to prevent my lower back from hurting, I'm going to push my knees out even more, which is going to open up my hip flexors and transfer the entire resistance on my legs and glutes. Hip flexors, glutes, and legs. Right now, I'm at the bottom of my squat and feel literally nothing in my lower back because I'm pushing my knees out. If I kept my knees forward, I would have kept a lot of stress in my lower back, but I want to keep it on the hip flexors instead. And right here, I flex my core and glutes, and I push the weight up, and I slowly resist down. And as I'm getting lower in the squat, I'm opening my hip flexors more and more and more and more, and right here, I transfer the entire resistance, entire weight on the hip flexors, and I push it up. So this is internal work. This is not detectable from the outside. Like from the outside, it might look like that you're doing things correctly, but from the inside, you still might have a lower back pain. So I encourage you to focus on opening up your hip flexors at the bottom of your squat. It will take away the stress from your lower back permanently.